The fifth order of the day, honorable colleagues, is commencement of debate on the general principle of bill for an act to establish the Chartered Institute of Tourism of Nigeria, charged with the responsibility for regulating the profession of tourism by prescribing the standard of academic qualifications and practical skills to be attained by persons seeking to be registered as members of the profession in Nigeria and for other related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Gedion Gwani. Honorable Gwani, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 23rd June 2016. Now I invite Honorable Gedion Gwani to move that the bill be now read a second time.
My name is Honorable Gedion Gwani. I come from Kaduna State. I represent Kaura Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I move that a bill for an act to establish the Chartered Institute of Tourism of Nigeria, charged with the responsibility for regulating the profession of tourism by prescribing the standard of academic qualifications and practical skills to be attained by persons seeking to be registered as members of the profession in Nigeria and for other related matters. I so move that this bill be read a second time. This bill seeks to establish the Chartered Institute of Tourism of Nigeria that is charged with the responsibility to regulate and standardize the profession of tourism in Nigeria by prescribing and administering the standard academic vocational and professional qualifications and practical skill to be attained by persons seeking to be registered as members in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we all do know that tourism plays a crucial role in the development and growth of all countries, creating a general positive impact on the economic and social situations for the
colleagues.
For the target. Now, tourism has always been recognized as a remunerative industry that positively contributes to the country's GDP. Citizens' quality of life and generation of employment. Tourism is the second largest industry in our world, similar to other industries that generate revenue and contribute to a country's GDP and balance of payments. According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, in 2003 statistics, tourism has generated over 200 million jobs worldwide and accounts for the 10% of the world global GDP. This contribution differs from one country to another and depending on the volume of domestic tourism spending as opposed to international tourism spending. The role of tourism has become recently more recognized as a potential industry that contributes to a country's revenue, economic growth, balance of payments, and foreign exchange earnings. Tourism has also proven to be a growing source of revenue to the private sector as well as major source of income to individuals, creating various employment opportunities, economic activities in many countries in the world, especially the developing ones. This paper starts by defining the concept of tourism and also discussing and determining factors that give foundation to well-diversified foreign direct investment in the tourism sector. For example, public security and stability are important elements to begin with. Other elements are related to the availability of archaeological, religious, and tourism sites that would make a country a potential place for FDI and an attractive place for international and domestic tourism. As more countries are recognizing the important role of that tourism plays in generating revenue to the publics, private sectors, and individuals, the competition across countries for tourist spending is becoming more intense. Hence the need to professionalize industry
Honorable
in
colleagues.
Nigeria. Now, the institute is committed to professionalize the industry. And as such, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, in view of the economic challenges that has bedeviled our dear country and urgent need to diversify our economy, the need to establish the Chartered Institute of Tourism in Nigeria cannot be overemphasized. I therefore call on my honorable colleagues to support this bill for second reading. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Compared to the standard that we have in this country, we cannot really do much because we don't have the level of that professionalism. And what he is seeking is that let there be this clear professional body that will teach us what tourism is all about, that will show those great potentials that are there in the southeast, that are there even in the north, and almost every other part of this country, so that our brothers and sisters will be able to advertise the potentials that are there in this country. We will show it to the world that Nigeria is one wonderful nation. Nigeria is a place where you need to come and visit, appreciate what we do here. Our cultural background will be appreciated. And what happens? The air flights will be bringing the tourists into our country, visiting these scenarios. The hotel business will be booming. But there must be that high level of professionalism, and he seeks nothing more than this. So I will appeal to my colleagues that because of the great opportunity and the diversification of this economy, for us to look into the tourist sector, which is a great opportunity, let's give this bill all the necessary support. When it gets to the committee level, definitely the I's will be dotted and the T's will be crossed. So I thank you and I feel that we all give it the necessary support. Thank you.
Adopt the submission of the first and the last speaker and the contribution on issues and the contents of this bill. Mr. Speaker, I wholeheartedly support this bill. Mr. Speaker, you understand that today, many countries in the world today, especially Israel, especially Singapore, especially Egypt, and many other countries of the world generate their revenue from tourism. And Mr. Speaker, you cannot have a very strong tourist state where competence do not rule the order of the day. Mr. Speaker, this bill tends to train who are going to be highly competent and professionals in managing tourism in Nigeria.
The bill be now read a second time. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. Ayes have it.